seal that running out of the.
Yeah.
Gotta come back and get them some more. They're gonna cut that out.
Hi, guys. Welcome to the Robeson County UCC for December 2022. Again, we didn't meet last month because I was out of town, but we are meeting today and we'll meet again next month. Here is a quick message from Mr. Lewis Panzer, who, by the way, is our executive director. Winter is coming, and with that, you'll see in the numbers that the volumes will increase as well. Our focus next year, which really it has been the past 2 or 3 years, is obviously the low-hanging fruit, meaning no damages. So why are they? I'm sorry, no call damages. Why are they professionals out there digging without calling 811 first? It's a free service, and we tell folks it's cheap insurance. Yeah, excessive updates, right? Excessive updates. Why are you calling a ticket in? And especially when it comes to these folks that are hired by the company utilities, the Piedmont Natural Gas, the Duke Energy, they give them the work and let them manage it, and they call a ticket in. It says it's going to take 1 day or less, and they'll update it. They'll update it. Then on a 5th or 6th update. So we try to address that, but ideally we would like the utilities to address it because you're paying for that and you're being charged every time they update that. You're sent a transmission charge. So you're paying for it in the end. If you can get on the front end and get in front of that stuff and say, don't update this ticket unless you're going to actually go do the work. I understand why they do some of it. They're doing filler work. Hey, when we got time, we'll remember to do this. But when you're updating a ticket that's going to be 1 day or less and you're on their 5th, 6th, and 7th update, that's an excessive update. And increased public works education. Obviously, we're going out there and try to talk to the public works folks, get in front of those.
Updates all the time.
Yep.
Like DSI.
Yep.
Pembroke, they've been calling in the same.
Who are they doing the work for?
Some man that the Champion, it's called Champion Mobile Home Park for trailers.
Yeah.
Railroad Street.
And we try to address the homeowners, the builders too, that do that, but we don't have any leverage with them, right? We say, you got guys that are working for you to call these locates, and talking to the individuals who are calling locate. He said that the homeowners make us, or the home builders make us do that. So whenever that permit, as soon as he gets the permit to build the site, he'll give it over to the plumbers and the underground electrician type stuff. And the plumbers, and they'll require them to call a locate in. As soon as that permit gets released to put the plumbing in, they want them to go in that next day and do it. So in order for them to do that, they have to call the ticket in and keep updating it. And I just shake my head. I said, that is the craziest thing I have ever heard.
Yes. Well, like,
But so you can clear your ticket and then they'll just wait for them. Yeah.
But then that puts me in a bind because what if they go out there and work?
Without a good locate. Yeah. You need to get that in writing. Yep. That'll cover you. One thing he wants to talk about is what can you do to help reduce the damages and first line locator. You don't locate it all, do you? Yeah. But you know what? You guys are a force multiplier out there talking to the public, letting them know when you're out there excavating or disturbing the ground to make sure they call 811 to have the utilities located. Last but not least, work safe and have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. All right. Now we have this out here at the NC State football game. That's our little mini excavator. Have you guys seen it yet? Have you played on it? It's pretty fun, right? So this young lady here was actually an office employee who'd never been on one. And we'll get little kids up there who can't even reach the daggone joysticks, and we'll help them manipulate it so they can pick the balls up and dump them in the bucket. And their eyes light up when they can do it. But that's a great educational tool, not only for the kids, but for the adults who have never done anything like that. And we're already taking requests for next year. Duke Energy has requested, I think, in April, and then Halifax EMC has requested it sometime next year. So if there's an event that 811 would come out and vend that, we can bring this as well. We got somebody to help us do it. The locate request, and this is going to look at November of 2021 versus last month. You see the request, again, just like Lewis alluded to, are up 6.2%. Year to date, they're up 7.3%. So right now we've got 2.3 million, and that's at the end of November. I'm not sure what it's going to be when we get to the end of this month. Transmissions, a 2.7% increase, and then the year-to-date, 3.7% increase. So that's November of last year versus last month again. So the 3 hour in Robeson County, it went from 14 to 40. Not a whole lot, but percentage-wise, it's 185%. New tickets are up as well. Went from 851 November 2021 to last month, 1,623. So something's going on here, right? Double the tickets over last year. A 90.7% increase. And then again, this is the low hanging fruit that Lewis was talking about earlier. Ticket updates. You had 19.4% increase over this time last year.
Let me tell you what, the updates,
Why is that?
rolling and 23rd, them boys, they'd call in, they'd run, they would get.
Highway work.
Contractor, they put in a storm drain, I went from the hospital to the river.
Oh.
They got to call in tickets, cause they'll hit stuff and then they'll get some stuff.
And then you got to call a ticket in and make the repair.
That's what a lot of it. That's the ones.
That's the ones I would tell you.
146,
Keep
bro.
turning up.
They just keep ripping your stuff out. Yeah. Who are they working for? The state? Who? The city? They're working for you guys. Can't you shut them down? Well, wait a minute. Now, you guys are a city too, right? You're a utility. It's costing the city money to go out and repair something that they're paying somebody to tear up. Does that make any sense? It looked like it'd be pretty easy to shut them down. Okay.
Yeah, they even now, police take dump trucks and put stuff, dirt to them with that and haul them there.
We supply them with help, fruit, turd.
Well, when the help's out there, tell them don't tear your stuff up while they're out there. Man. Okay. So the total number of tickets per day is averaging about 117 in Robeson. And year to date, you can see the 3 hour, even though it was up last month, it's actually decreased 7.3%. New tickets at 16,786. Again, this is going to be toward the end or till the end of November, a 41% increase. And then the ticket updates, even though it was up last month, it's actually down for the year, almost 11%. Average locates per day year to date, 100. So out of the 2,453 tickets called in, you can see Fairmont, usually it's Lumberton, but Fairmont had 1,063 tickets. And Lumberton had 693, St. Paul's at 177, and then Pembroke at 116. Something going on at Fairmont. Is that where they're tearing your water lines out?
I think they got the 95.
Highway project? Okay, that's what's driving that then. Yeah, because usually when I went to do my numbers, I said, well, dang, Lumberton's not the top dog anymore. Fairmont is. But if they're doing a 95 project, then that'll make sense.
Yes, they got a.
Yeah, but what county is it in? See, this is broke down by county. Lumberton? Well, something's going on in Fairmont. I'm not sure.
I think 95 project.
It's all in Lumberton? Okay. What's up? Somebody's driving a train up in Fairmont at 1,063. A lot of tickets being generated. Last month, the damages that reported, you guys are doing good. This whole county, you only had 3 damages. None of the water lines were damaged because there's only 3 reported. So as a reminder, I know I say this every month, but if you have a damage to your utility, by the law, the excavator that did the damage is supposed to call 811. If they do not, as a utility owner, you're required to call 811 too as a follow-up. So if we get the information from the excavator, we say, okay, we don't need it from you guys, we got it. Or if they fail to do it, at least we're capturing that information, right? Hey, utility owner called and said they broke the water line 10 times last. That's just in one city, in Lumberton. So our numbers up here will be a whole lot more accurate. Right now, there was only 3 reported damages to North Carolina 811 last month. Yeah. So whoever is over that is supposed to be reporting that. All right. Some important dates coming up. Now this was at Greensboro. We did a tree planting out there, and these young ladies here are from AT&T. I'm sorry, A&T, the agricultural school out there in Greensboro. So they came out to help beautify the neighborhood and plant trees. So we did a photo shoot with them. So the Underground Damage Prevention Review Board, a lot of stuff's happening next month. They're going to meet the 17th at 10 at the NC 811 Event Center. The state UCC, which I just got an email. Did you guys get an email on that already? They're going to meet on the 10th. You can do the hybrid version of that, or you can meet in person again at the NC 811 Event Center. And then on the 18th, the LRPC is going to meet 11 a.m. And again, that's going to be at the NC 811 Event Center. Opportunity to meet for 2 of those meetings using the teams will be the state UCC and the LRPC. The Underground Damage Prevention Review Board, I believe, is just a phone call only. You can listen to the proceedings. Really can't see what's going on. But if you want to be there in person, you can check it out and watch the proceedings going on. All right, as you may or may not know, and I'm sure you do as a locator, holidays and weekends are excluded in the 3 waiting days for the locates. So Thanksgiving we don't have to talk about, but we do have to talk about Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, the day after Christmas, and then New Year's is going to be observed on the 2nd. Those days will be excluded from your 3 working day wait for your ticket to mature. If you want to know what's going on within the NC 811 world, there's 2 calendars. You can go to the 811 or you can go to the NC UCC to see where we're going to be.
Christmas Day, the 26th, is that reserved on Monday?
Yep. Since Christmas is falling on the weekend, yeah, they're going to observe that. Let's go back and look. Yep. 26th, 27th. So this is our education team, and I got a bone to pick with whoever put this together. See, these guys right here, they've got stars on it. And you get to the second, the Motley crew. We didn't rate any stars, so I'm going to find out what's up with that. But yeah, this is our newest liaison, Mr. Tyler Ross. He's covering down on the western part of North Carolina. You'll probably never see him unless you go to an event that we're both working at. But yeah, super nice guy. And again, a copy of this presentation along with the minutes, because I'm recording this, and the sign-in roster will be uploaded just as soon as I get through here. Be uploaded to the NCUCC website for your further review. All right. So does anybody have any questions or comments about the presentation besides the dates? Okay. So what kind of work do you guys have going on? Do you know of any gas lines being put in, or are you just varied with locates in this area?
I think they're putting a lot of new main right now in different areas, just kind of scattered out through Robeson County.
Okay.
A lot of it's in Red Springs and Cumberland, where they're putting all the new gas in.
You subdivisions, or are you guys doing some system infrastructure?
Updating.
Yeah.
Lines.
Yep.
We're getting rid of some steel. Has too many.
Got a lot of issues. Yeah. Put in a long time ago, right? Back in the 60s, 50s to 60s.
Then they're doing some services. They just got ready to retirements.
Okay.
So, we're kicking off our survey and thanks to January. Big survey.
Yeah, your leaks. Is anybody? I've never seen anybody from SCC show up at this meeting. Have you? I don't remember anybody.
I don't know if I think they tell them to, but I don't know who they are. 'Cause that's on the construction side.
Yeah. Never met them, right? We don't know who they are. We've never met them. I deal with Ron Bell from SEC up in the Durham area, I think. But I'm not sure who from SEC covers down over here. Yeah. All right, what's the city of Lumberton got going on? They're fixing broken water lines at contractors that you guys are paying for, tear your stuff up. And you can't get them to stop tearing your stuff up, but you still keep paying them. Oh, but I sorry, I just find that kind of funny. Yeah. So anyhow, guys, if y'all don't have anything else, you guys aren't putting any new water lines or rehabbing any water lines? And luckily you're not having a lot of damages tearing out, yeah. So you're getting a new system a little bit at a time. The next time we are going to get together is going to be January the 12th. So between now and then, we got 2 holidays coming up, right? We got Christmas and New Year's Eve. So hopefully everybody has a very happy and safe Christmas and a very happy and safe New Year's Eve. And I will see you. Hopefully we can get somebody from SAC to come up next month, start off the new year right. And you guys be safe.